Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Quantum Conundrum Part 4. I'm OneMadHatt and let's kick this off.
You may remember some of my past inventions from previous trips. This is my ice gun, Freezy Ray Vaughn.
So I didn't know he was going to talk about the ice gun specifically, so I went back to see if there was anything else he was going to say about it. A little boneheaded of me. This is actually the second time
I really wish I wouldn't do that.
I'm commentating on this video because I forgot to hit record the last time, so this is fun. Let's release the heavy. And then we're going to learn about the bounce pads.
This is a compression platform which uses photoelectric energy to function. Like a spring, the energy pulses below the platform excite the molecules in the air, stimulating an elastic structural rigidity.
So basically, like you said, it looks like a trampoline. So basically what you have to do is, if you can use a safe, or you can use a safe for if you have access to both heavy and light dimension, you can use this box. But basically, yeah, it bounces off the heavier things are. So what you need to do is, and I noticed the random noise generator up there. So basically, in order to keep bouncing, you need to go into heavy, or just put a safe there. Normally you just go into heavy, and then go into light, and then it'll bounce up, and as it's coming back down, you go into heavy, and then once it hits it, before it fully collapses, you have to go back into heavy, so it goes up even higher. So, I'm just kind of testing out how this works. I'm trying to figure out if I can get up there to pick up the noise generator. And I learned when I was doing the lock combination puzzle with the dollies on the one side, and you had to put it on the correct pressure pads in order to make that little bridge. When I went through it the first time, it wasn't in this video, I tried to use boxes.
I really liked that before you got to it.
I tried to use the cardboard boxes that kind of like stairs to get up there, and it just wasn't working. Because you slide off it. The game will automatically have you slide off if you try to stand on it, on cardboard boxes.
I was wondering where Ike put that.
And then, so just break it because it's easier for me to get
you any manners?
Get through. And then I was just seeing how the carpet changes in the different dimensions you're in. It's little touches like that that make me really enjoy this game.
Careful.
And then I realized, yeah. So we pick the box back up. And then my jump button fails me.
Careful.
I'm just gonna did a time skip so you didn't have to see me do that entire puzzle again, but for whatever reason, you basically just use the safe here as a vehicle to get over. So this just kind of introduces you to the diagonal pressure pads that you can use. But I don't know why. Sometimes I found that I just couldn't jump when I tried to jump. Wasn't working. And then I didn't search as well as I should have. I just kind of looking over here, and then seeing the different portrait. I should have looked on the other side, and I should have looked behind me to see if there's anything. I don't know if there was.
Now I see a giant pit filled with keys.
And we're on to the next puzzle. Is this Mind the Gap? And I'm just being stupid here. No, not here, not yet. I basically was just messing around here, and I was noticing the different colors on the... this is what I was talking about with the trampoline effect, where you had to go and...
Just remember, you need enough change in the mass to build up enough mechanical energy.
Right, so you have to go to heavy and then fluffy to get higher, to get the most height you can, and so you need to time it correctly. And so I'm just going to show me struggling with it a little bit, just trying to get the hang of it.
Think of this highly complex piece of technology as a trampoline. A double bounce could help.
Right. Eventually this just becomes like second nature, but this first time I had a lot of trouble doing it for some reason. And I believe I get it this time? Kind of. Okay, you can turn around now. There we go. And then I stupidly throw it off the edge by accident. So I have to go back down and get it, so I'm just gonna cut ahead into here? No. Yeah. And so basically what you have to do now is you have to get 2 safes over there. Obviously. And basically on the other side there's a conveyor belt of safes that just keep coming. And what you need to do is you need to... There's 2... I'm just exploring a little bit here. But there are 2 pressure pads that fling you forward. You see on the other side. You're supposed to use both of them. I only end up using the one. But, and then you're just supposed to get it here. And if you're not fast enough, they land on this conveyor belt here.
It's time to spring into action.
They'll get,
I cracked myself up.
They'll get laser-fied. So that's a bad thing, so you want to do it fast enough. And then, yeah. And then I noticed the random noise generator that I do eventually get. And then so I fling it, because at the time when I didn't realize there was a conveyor belt there, even though I've seen it, but I thought that it would just go directly where the pressure pads are, and see, now I see it's going into the laser. So I actually ended up just using this one safe, or this one pressure pad, instead of using both of them at the same time, which, I don't know, it would have been smarter, but it works.
Satisfying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And then so you just put the 2 safes on the pressure pad, and you have another safe here. So and then this is, I'm gonna go ahead and get the random noise generator, and I'm gonna miss, and I'm gonna be successful in 3, 2, 1.
Aren't you supposed to
There we go.
while you work?
And then I'm just gonna teleport to the end of the puzzle, because you don't want to watch me coming up here again.
This is one of my past inventions, Joan the Jetpack. Worked just fine, except I had some serious trouble with the hover-up feature. You probably never saw this invention. It was my hole digger. We called it Every Day I'm Shoveling. And by we, I mean Ike.
Music puns. Daft Punk. Music puns, specifically. And, I'm more of an idiot here than I realize.
One can never be too safe. Pun, pun, pun.
Because I could have just used the couch, but, I just kind of flail around here a bit. So, here's... I don't know why I wanted to get so close with it. Don't drop it, you need to throw it.
I was quite the champion at shot put during my years in college. on the track and field team.
And then I stupidly try to place it here, even though that's not where the laser is being fired from. I don't know why I did that, but I figured it out eventually.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovets if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell.
And what happens if I jump in there? I die immediately. You know, you gotta check that for science and stuff. So basically, there are these weird containers, multi-sided containers that you need to throw in there. I'm just getting the lay of the land here a little at first, and you need to get all 3 of them in there to open up the door. It's a pretty. It's not like a difficult puzzle. It just takes a while to get your bearings because there's a lot to do. And that's one of those, I guess they're power cells, and they're heavy, so you have to go into soft dimension, and you can't throw them as far as safes or cardboard boxes and fluffy, so, which is annoying. And then just swoosh it in, and then I didn't realize it was gonna go down, so I was like, I'm gonna jump up here and see if I can throw it in there, and nope. Alright. So yeah, and I believe here there's a glitch that... Nope.
The
I guess it's not here. Nope, here.
Microreactors, or electrovets if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell.
But yeah, you can't throw them... Not that I would think I would have hit it with a safe if I had it, but you can't toss it nearly as far. So I just go ahead back around here.
I also happen to be on the basketball team as well. Nice shot!
Yeah, that's, I was just checking if I could throw it from up there. I didn't think I could. But there's a little glitch there where it didn't register that I did it before. So I'm just kind of thinking here. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Alright. I believe this is the next one I get. This is the next one I get. And so... I don't know why this is there. I think the way to quote-unquote properly do it, yeah, that's what it looks like. You need to have that there. I don't utilize that in the final solution I have. But it basically, I just, I guess I exploit it without meaning to. And, right. And that goes all the way up there. And so, I just, this is just skipping forward. I'm just put a safe on it and I go up. And I think that's a random noise generator, because you can kind of see it, but it's actually a blueprint that I miss. And I think it lets me access heavy dimension in the R&D lab, the testing area. Turn around. There we go.
Oh yes, with these specifications you should be able to recreate several objects in the research and development lab adjacent to my office.
Right, so I'm here, I'm like, I could probably throw the container in. And so like I try to stack it on there, and I try to... And so eventually I just put it, I ended up to kind of nudge it, and I put it on the same launch pad. I'm fairly sure what I'm supposed to do here is not that. Oh well. Come on. But yeah, I think I was supposed to catch it from the other thing when I do it. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff you know how to do. And look me up on Twitter and Facebook, twitter.com/OneMadHatt and Facebook.com/OneMadHatt. And I'll see you next time.